Hi, this is Bonnie with TLC Inspirations with a simple pillowcase dress tutorial. And you can do a pillowcase dress either with a pillowcase or fabric. I'm choosing to do it with fabric, so I need to hem it first. A pillowcase, if you cut off the closed end, you'll have a natural hem on the other end of the pillowcase. So to do my hemming, I've turned my fabric 1/4 of an inch and pressed it in, and then turned it up another 1/2 an inch. And now I'm stitching it in using a regular stitch, and this is what it looks like. So that's my hem on my fabric. Okay, so now you'll want to also, if you're using fabric again, the top end is also going to need to be hemmed. And so again, we're going to turn it up 1/4 of an inch and then another 1/2 an inch, like that. Make sure you use your iron to press these in because it just makes it much nicer and easier to sew. I've also pre-cut my 2-inch elastic at 22 inches, which is supposed to be a good size for 5, 6, 7, 8-year-old girl. Now when we get this ready to gather, we're going to sew our lace on top. Now to do the gathering, you'll want to have at least 1 row, preferably 2 rows of a basting stitch all the way across, one close to the edge and one a little further in. You want to leave long thread tails to pull on to pull your gathers in. And then you just continue to work your gathers across. You can work from one side to the other, or you can work towards the middle from both sides. You want to get them evenly dispersed, and you want to get your skirt or dress size down to the same size as your elastic, which is 22 inches in this tutorial. All sizes can always be altered, length and around your chest or whatever. So this is just a basic tutorial of how to put a dress together, or a pillowcase dress together. So once you get the dress, down to the size, we're going to be placing our lace on the top, and the lace is going to overlap the gathering by about 1/2 an inch when we stitch across. Now, to make our straps, I've chosen to make a fabric strap. So I have cut these at a 2-inch width and a generous 16 inches long. You probably might want to make them shorter, so I would suggest maybe cutting 3 inches off, if you've got doing it for a small child. And I've cut one end at an angle and the other end straight. And to make the strap, we're going to sew all the way around with right sides together, except for the straight edge. You don't need to sew on that edge. So up one side, across our angle, 1/4 of an inch in using a regular machine stitch. You get to your corners, so within 1/4 of an inch, and then needle down and turn your fabric and sew up the other side. So continue sewing. Now you're going to want to do 4 straps, and this is what we've got so far on our first strap. And then we're going to turn it right side out. And to do that, you just kind of start peeling the fabric back and then pulling it out. And it's